Hello and welcome to another episode of What Travis Says. My name is Travis and today let's talk about Doctor Who. In yesterday's video we talked about how next year in 2022, Jodie Whittaker will be leaving the role of the Doctor and Chris Chibnall will be leaving his role as showrunner. And I've seen a decent amount of people online complaining that Chris Chibnall is leaving the series before his 5-year plan is completed. And love him or hate him, you've got to wonder, what gives? Why leave now? Back in 2017, before the new Doctor actor was even announced, Chris Chibnall had been announced as the new series showrunner, and it was revealed that he had what was referred to as a 5-year plan. It was supposed to be a highly elaborate, very risky revamp for the sci-fi series, something that a lot of fans felt that the show needed. And apparently the higher-ups at the BBC also felt it necessary to shake things up a little bit. Websites like Digital Spy posted articles about Chibnall's 5-year plan right after his announcement as showrunner. And seeing how Chris Chibnall's departure from the series next year is exactly 4 years after he took over as showrunner in 2018, what exactly happened? Way back then, in an interview with the in-house magazine of the Royal Television Society, Chris Chibnall affirmed that Doctor Who could have a season-long story arc, which is something very similar to his other show, Broadchurch, and something we are actually getting in the next season of Doctor Who. But in the original interview, Chibnall's friend and Broadchurch collaborator, James Strong, is quoted as saying that the work on Doctor Who will be a 5-year project. So apparently all of this talk about Chibnall's supposed 5-year plan is really a quote attributed to his collaborator, James Strong, about 5 years of work on the series. Though even as a collaborator on Doctor Who, James Strong hasn't had anything to do with the series since the Russell T Davies era, even to this day. I couldn't find any evidence that Strong and Chibnall worked together on any of the episodes of Doctor Who, any scripts, any casting, anything. He hasn't been a part of the series in years. So the strokes in which Strong is speaking for the future of the series of Doctor Who were very, very broad. Now, just because the phrase 5-year plan wasn't actually uttered by Chibnall, that doesn't mean that he didn't have a plan initially. Speaking to the Radio Times, Chibnall told them that the timeless child idea was something that he wanted to implement in the series even before the next Doctor was cast. As soon as he took over as showrunner, that was something that he wanted to put on the screen. So much so that the timeless child pitch was included in his pitch to be showrunner to the higher-up BBC officials. The BBC wanted to open up more of the mythology of Doctor Who and the Doctor, and they wanted to have narrative access to places that were cut off before then. So again, what happened? Why leave the series now? Well, just because the phrase 5 years is tossed around, that doesn't necessarily mean 5 seasons. 5 years from 2017 when he accepted the gig would be 2022 when he's said to be leaving the series. And I'm sure a worldwide pandemic halting production on nearly every single television show in the entire world for months and months on end had something to do with that. A plan can be a very basic idea. It doesn't mean that everything has to be spelled out from the beginning. Bullet points can be a plan. A rough outline can be a plan. Just because you have an idea of what it is going forward, a plan doesn't necessarily mean that you know every single script for the next 5 years. And many viewers are going to believe that Chibnall didn't even have a plan to begin with, so there's that. All in all, I feel that although he's possibly losing a season to a worldwide pandemic, Chibnall may try to finish up his initial story and tie things off nicely with a bow by the end of his tenure. Maybe Chris Chibnall will end the Timeless Child saga in a way that will make everyone happy, or at least more people than are happy right now. Or, who knows, maybe the next showrunner will come in and just completely undo it. That is the magic of Doctor Who. Tomorrow's video will be about the trailer itself and the Doctor Who panel at Comic-Con at Home, so make sure to stick around for that. But as always, my name is Travis, thank you for listening to what I have to say, and you will see me tomorrow.